Cool.
Shall we make a start then, guys?
Okay.
Hopefully Jay will join us. So, last time you were at Ethel's farm. Ethel's farm.
Aww.
Egg had just said to you that his friends were sad because some of them had been taken prisoner by orcs and some of them were dead, and that some of his friends were from the Weeping Wolf clan. You have a Chancellor who is currently tied to Mercer, and you were considering going to his house and nicking a load of stuff. Hagan wants to buy some fireworks. So guys, what would you like to do?
Let's go and raid his house. I
was going to say, I think we need to raid the Chancellor's house first, and then, like, I don't know, drop him off at the police.
I am a burglar. We do not need a key. Let's go.
We could just drop him off a bridge.
Well, that's an option. Would you like to drop him off a bridge or drop him in at the castle with the city guards? Or
I
are
think
you
we should raid his
taking
house
him?
first before they can intervene.
Yes.
We don't get to raid his house.
But did the city guards work for him at any one point?
I suspect so.
Is he separate to the city guards? How much clout does he have, this person, in this town?
I'm loving
Wow.
that you just said clout, by the way.
How would you propose going about finding out, Hagan?
Oh, come on, I'm not the thinker of the group. I just nick stuff.
What you should
and
do is
like-
simply raid his house first. Turn up to the guard. I won't go because he's attached to me. I'll hang back. You guys go and be like, hey, so Chancellor Remont, who's he?
Can't we just go and ask Granny Goblin and see what she knows of him? Because he must have a name around the town.
Yeah.
So you're asking Ethel what she knows about Chancellor?
Yeah, ask Cold Ethel.
Yeah, okay. So Ethel says, oh yeah, he's the judge that presides in the town. He's got quite a reputation. Certainly doesn't hang about.
A reputation.
Not the most merciful of people.
Is he popular?
Not really. Certainly not with the people he's hung.
Well, they're really going to help us.
How do you mean popular?
As in, does he have the...
Is he corrupt?
behind him?
Got a lot of friends.
Ethel says, I can't say for sure, but it wouldn't surprise me. He doesn't really have many friends, a few in the sort of the aristocracy, but certainly within the kind of Joe Public don't really like him. But then Joe Public don't really like me, so.
I've got the letter.
I don't like her. Apart from the fact
She advocates
She
for
likes
goblins.
goblins.
she's got a
The
bit
goblins,
of
yeah.
goblins going on.
Or
Yeah.
It's not like her apart from that.
what we could do is, once we've raided his place, we could tie him up in the middle of the town square with the
The
note.
public have...
And then let the public have the decision when the proof is there.
Oh, let's go and find the stocks and just put him in the stocks.
Are we gonna have a public hanging?
No, we're going to put him in the
We should have
stocks.
public,
and throw monsters at him.
maiming.
Stocks.
Trial.
Beating.
Stocks on stocks.
Just let the public
Get
kick
in
the
there,
out of him.
let people chuck stuff at him. And in the meantime, we can go raid his house in peace and quiet.
This guy is so much trouble.
But
Can't we
don't
just
forget
like
he can go
shove
invisible.
him in his
so if we
house
time to
and burn
something,
it
he
down
could just
once
turn
we're
it
done?
You've also got this mercenary who is quite happy to show you where the Chancellor's house is.
Yeah, let's go to the house. Let's go to the house and take
Let's
it.
just tie him somewhere in his house, set the place on fire, and leave the rest up to God.
Maybe
Which one?
the note somewhere that it won't get burnt, like far enough away from the house that the note will survive, but we don't hand it in anywhere. So that if people come to find, check on whatever the fuck is on fire, they can be like, oh, he was a bad man anyway, never mind.
I'm not sure I actually want to burn him alive. Simply because he's not current, and I know I've done that to people before you get all judgy. However, he's not currently attacking me right now.
Yeah, I
So
don't
we
Kinda
can change
difficult.
that.
difficult when you're tied to a barbarian.
Burning him alive doesn't necessarily mean burning him awake.
Let's go to the house.
With the Chancellor?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Mickey should go find the stocks, trick him in the stocks.
Dude,
And
he
then
can
find
turn
someone
invisible. He'll just make the stocks invisible and nobody will know he's there.
Find some sort of. We need to find someone who's got some sort of spell that can stop the invisibility, or just steal his invisibility cloak.
Yeah, how does he become invisible?
Is it a cloak? Take the cloak off
It's
him.
magic.
Okay. You can all make a knowledge check to see if you know how he becomes invisible.
There's no knowledge. I'm not the thinker of the group. Oh,
Magic users, I'm going to give you +1
my
on
dice
this.
bag.
I have really no knowledge.
I also have
So,
no knowledge, but I'm
Charles,
rolling to find out
Ilant'eya,
exactly
you
how
get
well
+1
I
on this as
I
magic
barely
users.
know my
Okay.
own name.
Sorry, nat
Okay.
20.
I've
Hang
got
on.
15.
Got the wrong
You
colour.
definitely don't know how he does it. Okay.
I
What?
just have no
Charles.
idea.
1.
I've lost my
Whilst you
character.
don't know the spell yourself currently, you do know that in order to become invisible, you do have to chant some words.
Cut his tongue out. Job's done.
No.
Bloody
Let's
hell.
get him to. Let's get him
Ezra
to teach
suggested
us.
that earlier and then y'all dismissed him.
Yes,
I-
I didn't think it through. Cut his tongue out, then he can't do any chanting.
I think we're in a prime position to threaten him to teach us how to use that said
We're
spell.
not justice boys.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
We're
Mm.
not the ones who do the justice.
We can be.
I'm
You
so
just
fed up
suggested
of
hanging
trying
him.
to do the justice.
I will take any opportunity to like maim or kill someone, unless they
That's
are
not
nice
justice.
goblins.
That is
It is
justice.
if they're evil.
Unless they're goblins.
I'm so done with this guy. Can we just set him free and he can?
No,
No,
Right.
but then
that's
he's
not
gonna be
fun.
I'm gonna say to him, I'm gonna walk over to him. I'm gonna try and befriend him for a start. When
Oh my
the
gosh, are
others
you
are,
ready?
while the others are
You're
gassing, I'm gonna
legendary
try and
charm.
befriend him in the background.
Okay, so you need to make a knowledge check minus.
So he's
Yeah.
probably got some kind of magical thing to help stop
He
other people
will.
using magic on him.
He will counter it, yeah.
I'll be back shortly.
Great.
Okay, so it will be minus.
Minus. That's a positive.
Minus 11.
Minus 11.
Hmm.
What happens if the only result I've got is a minus 11? So he's twice as knowledgeable in stopping spells as I am in knowing a spell, because I'm only a 10.
Hmm.
So you need a
You-
-1.
I need a -1. How's that work? Do I just go for 1?
Oh, hang on, let me just check this out. So
There's some questionable maths happening here.
there is, isn't there?
I'm getting.
So
that
to
one.
befriend.
Befriend?
Yeah.
Where's the befriend?
Magic. Wizard can cast one spell from a spellbook in a turn. Spells can be cast. Requires a successful knowledge check. An enemy will resist. Okay. Sorry, it's from the intelligence. So you have to -4. That's not like it, isn't it?
Well,
I
that's
was
all
looking
right.
at the knowledge. Yeah.
Passed it. I got 6.
Okay. So
Proud
he
of
is
you.
currently your friend.
So while they're all gassing, I'm going to go over and say, look, I'm going to try and save you from a fate that, well, isn't worse than death, it's just death. But I'm going to need some help here.
Could be worse than death, depending on whether or not we decide to
So,
burn him alive.
so bearing in mind I'm holding this knife to your throat, when I remove this
You might
gag,
want to take the gag out of his
Can-
mouth. I was going to say.
He says, well, that's not very friendly, is it?
I'm going to say, if you could teach me the invisibility spell, I will do my best to make sure that you end this day alive.
Okay. And
And
He
he's
is-
a friend.
currently befriended. And he
Yeah.
says, I know you're my friend, and I would love to be able to teach you this, but this is going to require more than a day to teach.
More than a day.
Not worth it.
Do you not have a spell book at your house that that you could show me, and maybe we could go through it together?
Not one at my house, and it's not the kind of spell I would leave lying around. But it is one that I can teach.
All right. Well, that's handy.
Just kill him. I can't be asked to stay with him. Kill him. We want invisibility that much.
Yes.
Yes.
I will kill him instead then.
But the thing is, I'm not going to be able to befriend him for a whole 24 hours. So it's whether when he comes back round and goes, "You befriended me," whether he's going to go stuff you, or whether it's actually going to work that he goes, "Okay, this is still worth my life to teach you this spell and survive another day."
Yeah, I don't think he's an honourable person.
To knock him out.
But it's invisibility. It's like.
Yes, but it's going to take an entire day. He may not actually teach it to you.
From somebody else.
Well, how about I attach him to me, and then I'll drag him around, and then once he's taught me, I'll set him free. Maybe.
Because we don't want him set free.
No.
Depends where we set him free. If we're about a whole load of goblins, it'd be quite unfortunate if we set
He's
him
magic.
in the middle.
We can't set him free in front of anyone. He can
We
just
set him
kill
free
with magic.
over a bridge.
Oh, I put the
So
gag back.
set on the over.
I put the gag back in his mouth as well.
Oh yeah, well we're just discussing like maybe we should just kill him.
Well, I'm up for being his guardian till he's taught me this spell.
And then we will kill him. We're not setting him free.
Wait, I want to know the spell too.
Once Ilant'eya knows it, she can teach it to you.
Yeah.
Ilant'eya, will you teach me the spell?
You have to spend
Yes,
an
pinky
entire
swear.
day.
So, and he can also be maybe teaching me it while we're on our long travels as well. While he's attached.
So you're swapping ownership, are you? You're going to be, and he as you tie yourself to him or away
I will
from
untie
Mercer,
myself.
you can hear him mumble through his gag. This is very friendly.
I'm gonna say I'm keeping you alive. Just that is the friendliest thing I can do for you, my dear friend.
I like to
is
think
keep you alive.
In front of him. I'm like, can I attempt
As
to knock
we're
him
now
out?
probably
I like
getting
to think that I
towards
asked
5 minutes.
One of you that in front of him. It's like, can I
You hear him say,
Did he just say what I think he said? Okay.
I don't know, you couldn't tell.
I'm going to. Hang on, let me just check my stats because I need to check this first. Let's see. Oh, no, we don't really have a wisdom, do we?
You have a knowledge.
Yeah, it's sort of. It's yeah, okay. So
And an intelligence.
Okay, I'm going to say to him, where's my intelligence? Where's my intelligence gone? Oh,
Sorry,
there.
just trying to finish
A
the
bit
front
of
of
a
myself.
song.
Like,
And your attributes.
I am going to say to him, listen, I am trying to keep you alive. If you teach me the spell, I'm going to set you free. I say this under my breath so they can't hear it.
I'm dead already.
Well, this might give you a chance to get away. And why are you dead already?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take the gag out and say, well, why?
Forgot that he had that
don't do
horrible
it, because then
disease.
he can probably like.
What was the
So-
disease again?
we don't know. We were going to get Ezra to attempt to cure him.
So that we could kill him ourselves.
Yeah,
Well,
you
maybe
don't
we-
know. You just know that he's going to die. Right then, shall we carry on?
And when we go anywhere.
So we
Pretty
have
sure
the
you were
whole
on
party in the building.
Yes.
Okay, so Hagan, you disappeared down a ladder into a basement in darkness, closing the trapdoor behind you. And you have just reached the floor. You can feel it beneath you, but it is really dark. And
We're planning on reaching the floor just yet.
the noise that you heard has stopped.
What were you planning on?
You've got your lantern out.
Like lurking for a bit
Now.
and having a listen in the dark.
Okay, so you are listening, and you can hear like moisture dripping from a ceiling, presumably onto a floor. But other than that, it's deathly quiet.
No snuffling. No snuffling.
Snuffling has stopped. Shuffling has stopped.
That could be good or bad.
It's probably one of those two things.
Oh, can I use my stealth to creep across to the door that I can't see in the pitch blackness?
You could feel your way. Which direction would you like to feel your way in? Are you going to go
Always go west.
north? Well, west brings you to a wall.
Okay, with the door in it.
Sorry,
mind.
Jay.
No door.
Okie dokies. I will continue on around the perimeter of the room.
Northerly or southerly?
Oh, south. I don't like the cold.
Okay, so south, you shuffle your way around, feeling the wall for about 5 foot, and then you find another wall that is kind of moving off towards the east.
None of this is any help to someone with no sense of direction.
You're at a wall.
Okay, I will continue along the wall, attempting to find an exit.
For another 5 foot
On the lantern, why aren't you using it?
until
Because there's something potentially asleep that's shuffling and snuffling. It could be a zombie, and we know I'm really hopeless at killing those.
And if you
I'm
put
doing it
on your
with the
lantern, they're not going to
dark.
magically awaken and know where you are. You'll just be able to see.
Doing it in the dark and the quiet. I'm using
If you
my
stand on it, it will also wake up. You won't even know what it is.
I'm being really careful.
for about 5 foot until the wall heads south.
It's just gone south to start with. Keep going, keep going.
So you head on down for about 10 foot
Carefully, carefully.
until you meet a wall that is heading east.
Have I gone all the way round now? I have no sense of direction.
I think maybe it's not a square room. I
It's
think
not
maybe
a
you're
square
going
room.
through some tunnel-y type situation. Because you've gone east way too many times
Oh,
for it to be a
I
square.
don't like my lantern. Have I got a lantern?
You do
Yeah,
have a
you picked one
lantern.
up on the island.
Okay, so you
I've got oil.
kind of spark your lantern with your flint and steel.
But I've got my cloak around it to try and hide it. Just
Okay,
in
so
case.
it's like
Yeah,
a
set your cloak on fire.
And as that happens, the room lights up a little way, and you can make out that the wall that you are currently on, you can make out bars heading across the room, and in front of you towards the east there is a pillar with boxes and cages and barrels and a chest around it.
Am I in a pirate's cave?
Potentially,
Only
yes.
pirates have
The only thing that is making you think maybe it's not a pirate. Did you say cave? Cage.
Where's
Yeah,
my-
cave.
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 Is that it has a flagstone floor, as if it is kind of man-made, human, elf, dwarf, hobbit made. And it is pretty obvious that you are under a building. This is part of the structure.
Is there like a wooden roof that are clearly floorboards above me?
There is, yeah.
Can I hear anything up above me?
Up above you, make a perception check.
Oh no.
Nope, you can't make anything out.
So evil. I'm going to really stealthily and quietly rummage because I have no idea where I am now because I have no sense of direction. What's failing in my agile and stealthy hobbit.
Where are you checking? You're checking the. You hear a boom, 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 and then a slam. And next to the bars is a huge creature. It is snarling at you and trying to grab at you from between the bars.
Okay.
But can't get to you from where you are.
Excellent. So
And it's shaking the bar.
Oh, well, that's bad because now anyone who might be up knows that this thing has been disturbed. So they're all going to come running down whatever staircase I
Yeah,
can.
it's like going into some dungeons alone is a bad idea.
Oh, shut up. I didn't think of that at the time.
Yeah, but now you've got.
I thought it was just to be like a coal hole under the house.
You've got yourself a friend now. You just have to free them, and they'll be fine and love us completely.
Of course, because that's how that works every time.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Panic quietly for a moment or two while somebody else does something.
We don't know what's happened. You went
Yeah,
in there
but-
by yourself.
Yeah,
Wait,
that-
if it comes
It
towards
was
the
like
house.
our characters can like go and explore something while Ali can freak out about how she's gonna get out of this.
Uh-huh.
At the minute, we're all just standing behind a wall.
I'm waiting for you to come back.
Mercer, you're going up to the house to say, look, I was told by Remont to come here for a job.
I was gonna use that as like a cover for the rest of them to like sneak around somewhere, but I don't know if anybody wants to go anywhere.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, Mercer, go make a
Yeah.
scene.
All right, I'll just walk. I won't talk to the guards unless they approach me, but I'll just walk forward like I'm just walking into the house.
Are you walking towards the
Walk
main
straight
door?
up.
The front door?
Yeah. Just walk
Okay.
straight to the front.
What to do when splitting the party? Split it some more.
Might as well all go in separate directions.
wait for us
This
all
will
to
never
go on
work.
our
No
side.
one watched Scream. Never split up.
I reckon
Never
Charlie,
feel-
Ilant'eya and Ezra are going to go and have a kebab somewhere now.
And we've got kick-ass as well, haven't we?
You have got kick-ass,
Oh,
yeah.
I keep forgetting she's here.
She's bound to know some good kebab vans. Okay, so
Oh,
you head
glass.
up on towards the door, and you can see as you approach, the
I'm
guard
doing so well not buying takeaway.
readies their axe and says, "What do you want?"
I'm here to see the Chancellor. Why else would I be here?
Yeah, better job. I've got a job.
And they say,
I'm just gonna say I'm here to see him.
"If you knew you were here to see the Chancellor, what for? Why?"
I don't see how it's any of your business.
Well,
Oh,
the
for fuck's
Chancellor's away at the moment, so he won't be
Well-
expecting you.
When is he going to be back?
I don't really see that that's any of your business.
I clearly need to see him, so when is he going to be back?
You found his
clearly
eye
can't.
patch.
We know
Can
when
I
he'll be
just-
back. Never.
Try to walk into the house.
Yeah, try to walk into the house, see what happens.
I'm just gonna keep trying to walk
Just
forward.
kill him and shove him out the way.
Okay,
I'm
so
Just
as
on one, at the
you
very least.
try to barge past, you
I'm not
notice
necessarily
that
gonna, but I'm just gonna keep trying to go. Like, if it's gonna be like immediately dangerous, like weapon dangerous, I'm not gonna like push and get stabbed or anything. I'm just
okay, so you
gonna
walk
sort of
past.
try to walk again. Like, excuse me, I'm supposed to be here. Get out of my way.
And they do try and get in your way, but you do reach the door.
Awesome.
And they're just
Can
dropping
I
along.
just try the door, see if it's unlocked?
You can.
Yeah.
Door is
Awesome.
locked.
Is it unlocked? Okay, so I'm gonna have to go just take the eye patch out of my pocket
Okay. And they look
just
at
sort of
you
like hand it to the.
how did you get that? That's
Very
the
good
Chancellor's.
Yes, it is.
And why have
Like,
you
all
got the
back to
Chancellor's eye
myself.
patch? I've never seen the
It fell
Chancellor
off.
without his eye patch.
Yeah, well, it's no, there's just a bad eye under there. It's nothing special. It fell off.
And you're returning it.
Oh, great.
No.
I don't get it. So why are you here?
Well, if I have his eye patch and it's not on him, where is the Chancellor?
That's what I'd like to know.
Maybe you should go find out then, buddy.
Yeah.
This is so
Yeah,
good,
we're in
Mickey.
trouble. Is there any way to sort of gently get Charles or someone's attention to come and because if I engage in combat, I'm going to be in trouble because it's more than one of them.
I'll help.
Sort of subtly try and get the others to come up behind me, like Charles or Ezra or someone. It just needs to be one of you. It's like,
How are you
Just
proposing
hold
I'll
that?
stroll up. And I'll
Just
be like,
hold them.
I've got to think about it now, Mercer. I haven't seen the Chancellor in quite a while. I wonder where he's gone. And I'll just come up beside you, be like, hey, it's
yeah.
So the guard says, "Who are you?"
Oh, this is my good pal.
And then
Who
they
is this
start
to give the
kind of looking behind them, going, "Little help here."
And then
Which-
I pop up and I say, "Oh, hi guys."
Little help here.
Bring Apparel with you.
Oh, I see you have the eye patch. How funny.
Okay, now we're outnumbered.
Excellent. Just kill him. You've outnumbered him. Kill him.
Yeah, I'm going to pull my axe out now. I was just waiting for some backup before I got in danger.
Okay, so you are all outside the front door here, and we will move to combat camp. Here's a guard,
Hang on, I need to put you at the front.
and I'm
Do that.
assuming that Ezra is right next to said
Oh, he
guard.
can't see. He's too small.
Is it?
Mom,
He's not showing up.
Mom,
Hang on.
I saw him for a second. Turn your background off and turn your camera down.
Oh,
He has to
I
get
need
up
to
and
see
do that and then
him.
lay it down.
I'm whining.
I heard
I
that.
love
Was it
him.
Ezra and Charlie were there as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ezra and Charles.
Go, get your phone.
Okay. Where do you want to be, Ezra? Where do you want to be, Charles? This is the main door with the guard stood outside.
I'll be
I
to the
still
right.
can't see him.
Wait.
Who? The guard.
Her cat.
Oh, the cat.
My baby.
Of course.
of course
My
it's the cat.
son.
Rudy.
Oh,
So, no,
he is such a
Hmm.
gorgeous boy.
is it gardens around this building, or is it?
There are,
like a
yeah, there are like
and a
loads of
wall?
ornamental type gardens stuff.
So when you said there's a gate, it wasn't like
I
a wall.
miss
It's not a
him.
walled.
Yeah, there's a walled garden around the outside of the garden.
No, Christmas Queen.
Okay, so
Garden,
we would
no, a
have
walled. Yeah, it's a walled garden.
a wall garden. So, so I'm guessing Ilant'eya and Kickass won't have entered. They'll be standing by the gateway. Of
Well,
that.
at the moment,
that wall.
Ilant'eya and Kickass are at the gate.
Yeah, that's where we are at the moment because nothing's
Um,
happening. We just watched them. We've been busy chatting, and they've hardly noticed that they've all ambled off. To be honest.
And
Sort of roughly
Hagan
what-
is somewhere underneath the building. So, Ezra, Charles, where would you like to be?
I'll be to the right of Mercer.
Here?
Yes.
Charles, where do you want to be?
I
I
left
need some
I-
sleep. To the left.
of
Okay.
Mercer, yeah. So we're like
Alright.
bros. We're like standing in a little trio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving fast enough. The other
So,
guards won't notice.
who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Who wants to have first stab? Who's that?
Me.
Mercer.
Still don't know who that is. Me as in Ezra or Charles?
Me.
Mercer.
Mercer. Okay, Mercer, what are you going to do?
Goodness, say your name, Mickey.
I am. We sound different enough. I'm going to swing my axe at whoever is directly in front of me.
Okay, so make an attack minus. Minus. 2.
I
Fighting check
rolled a
minus 2.
2. I rolled a 2, and with a minus 2, I would have needed 6 or less.
So you've done 4 points of damage, which is enough to hit because they have a shield and light armor. So that's 2 points.
It's 3 because I have a battle axe.
Yes.
I wrote it down on my sheet with like big exclamation marks, like +1.
So 3 points of damage, and their toughness is 5. So they need to get 2 or less, and they get 7. So you have wounded straight away. Good start. Who wants to go next?
I'll do it.
Ezra, what you doing?
I'm gonna swing my mace.
Okay, so make a fighting check minus nothing because this guard is now wounded.
Okay, get 6 or less. Oh, I got a 7.
Okay, so you missed with your mace, and who's going next?
Your turn, Char. 3 hits. Oh well. If you.
Oh, I feel like I should be. I have mostly ranged weapons. I have daggers that I dual wield, don't I?
Yeah, but you could
Use
always
those, I
move
never
away
used
if you
those.
want to use ranged weapons. You can move away and do that.
No, I want to
Also,
stand
I'm sure you
down.
can fireball somebody from closer. You can just like, you know.
Okay, so
Right
make
after.
a fighting check minus nothing.
Pass
Nice.
By how many? You know how much damage?
by 1.
By 1. So 1 point of damage, but the armor and the shield saves the guard. Would anybody else like to have a turn?
Do I get extra points because I am dual wielding, so I'm using 2 daggers? Does that change it?
No, afraid not.
You just did not hit them hard enough. You have a magic turn.
You do.
Oh yeah. I would like to fireball him then, please.
Okay, so I'm going to have to ask you to move away at least 1 square.
6.
Oh, hang about.
Might get to toast the rest of them.
Hang on, because you'd have had +1 to your fighting because you've got 2 people either side of you. But their armor would have still stopped.